MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Parker Bridwell, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
In now, Gary Cox. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Kemp on second. Cox at first, 1 gone. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting fifth, third baseman, J.D.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Francis Martes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long. Now at the plate, Eric Young Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Salt Lake, center fielder, Eric Young.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Here's the 1-1 now to Young. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Fontana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Bouncer to the left side. Davis brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, number 59.
Settling in now, number 59. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
1-0 pitch on the way, and a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, and for him you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded to short. Fontana gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Digging in, Max Stassi. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. White, the runner at second with one away. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Young, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting ninth, shortstop, number 14.
Digging in now, Sierra, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and two strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 85. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
In now, number 2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Two and two. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
At the plate, Jose Fernandez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And he lays off for ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jabari Blash, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Caleb Hobart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Caleb Cowart. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Tony Kemp reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Tony Kemp.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hard hit at third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Tucker, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Kemp breaks with the pitch. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Stepping into the box, Gary Cox. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
It counts 1-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field. Young Jr. is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now to the plate, number 17. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 17.
Pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, center fielder, Eric.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now.
Jr.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Stassi gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Young is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Nolan Fontana. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard to third. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Tyler White will bat next, and it's grounded just foul down the line. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box now, number 59. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in now, number 85. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll step in here at 275. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. around the face. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and there's their first hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, number 2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Three-two pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Grounded down the third baseline. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Striding in once again, Jose Fernandez. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-1 on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jabari.
Here's Jabari Blash. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball hits the first base bag. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Here's Caleb Coward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Three and 0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is shot foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Into the box, number 17. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Bees lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Max Stassi.
Leading off for Fresno, catcher, Max Stassi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And it's 1-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Sierra, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in once again, Kyle Tucker. On its way is pitch number 75. A ball and no strikes.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this will be fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Very high, 2-1. Kemp is off at first with 2 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, runner back safely. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bees are out in front, 3-0. Chris Nunn enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 37, Chris Nunn.
Eric Young Jr. will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Center fielder, Eric Young.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cox is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nolan Fontana.
Ready once again, Nolan Fontana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. One and one. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball 3. Number 59 will be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line to the right side. Tucker is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
He got that one
Number
pretty
59.
good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, number 59, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sliced hard on the ground. Kemp scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bees lead it 3-0. Now in the box, Gary Cox. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
first pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. One down.
First baseman number 10, Grizzlies.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land out there just foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Tyler White will bat next. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Fernandez. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Bees are out in front, 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 85. He singled his last time up.
baseman, number 85.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sharp ground ball to third. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, number 2.
Standing in, number 2. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. One out, nobody on. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Soft liner towards first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Jose Fernandez, tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Fernandez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jabari Blash. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Missed with a slider. This is line to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. More from Anaheim right after this. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready now, Derek Fisher. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Sliced hard down the left field line, and a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Max Stassi, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Fisher leads off second with nobody out.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runner at second here with one man out. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Kemp. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. A 1-0 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three and one.
Count is 3-1.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Akil Morris will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
Number 61, Akil Morris. Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. Here's a high pop-up. Fontana is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The Bees lead it 3-2. James Hoyt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Caleb Howard will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Caleb Howard.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hoyt stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. Is currently 2nd in the league among relievers in all-star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
A ball and a strike now. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. hit to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
This year against right-handed pitching, Cox is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Morris, a 25-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yuli Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Justin Anderson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Justin Anderson.
Stepping up now, J.D. Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding forward now, Nolan Fontana. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nolan Fontana.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So stepping in, number 59, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, number 85, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one's the double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Eduardo Paredes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Tyler White will bat next.
Leading off for the Grizzlies, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
In now, Max Stassi. Popped him up. Number 17 has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14.
Now batting, Sierra. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Bees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Parker Bridwell takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Francis Martes was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Eduardo Paredes closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Stingers. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Grizzlies, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.